Amber settles softly on a quiet frame of glass. Dust motes drift like seconds that forgot to pass. A roasted bloom of coffee stains the waiting air. She lingers in the stillness like a whispered prayer. Her shadow folds in gold along the wooden seam, where silence bends itself into a lucid dream. Outside, the city murmurs in a distant sway, but here it feels so far away. In her soft ritual, she disappears, stirring quiet stories through the years. Every sip of page she turns alone. In a fragile world she's gently grown. Golden traces linger in the air she keeps, where memory folds into something deep. In the hush between each drifting sound, she lets her heart slow down. A white cat curls where the light runs thin, blinking slow like it understands her skin. No need for words in this tender space, only breathing time at its quiet pace. The studio hums with a velvet tone, a sacred calm she calls her own. And every corner holds a softened hue of something lost, yet somehow true. Stirring quiet stories through the years. Every sip of page she turns alone. In a fragile world she's gently grown. Golden traces linger in the air she keeps, where memory folds into something deep. In the hush between each drifting sound, she lets her heart slow down. If she stays where the light falls thin, she won't need to begin again. In this pause, in this tender drift, she finds her quiet gift. Drifting slow where the warm winds go. Still, drifting slow where the warm winds go. Noble still. Turning the way memory would. A roasted bloom hums low in the air. She measures the morning with delicate care. Porcelain whispers beneath her hand, the quiet she's learned to understand. Beyond the window the world feels thin, like a place she's no longer in. This quiet chapter she reads alone, in soft and light, in undertone. Every sip writes a tender line of fleeting hours that feel like mine. No need for words, no need to prove, just the gentle art of staying still and true. In the hush where small things gather meaning, her heart keeps barely beating. A white cat rests where the sunlight spills, still as a thought the silence fills. It's breathing slow, a quiet refrain, like time dissolving into grain. Dried flowers lean in muted gold, vintage jars with stories untold. The scent of coffee deep and near raps like a voice she almost hears. This quiet chapter she reads alone, in soft and light, in undertone. Every sip writes a tender line of fleeting hours that feel like mine. No need for words, no need to prove, just the gentle art of staying still and true. In the hush where small things gather meaning, her heart keeps barely beating. If she lingers in this gentle frame, nothing shifts, nothing needs a name. In the warmth of an unseen embrace, she becomes the space. Sunlight spills across the floor, dust motes turning like something before. A roasted bloom rises velvet and white. She stirs the quiet she keeps inside. Porcelain echoes a delicate sound. Time moves softer when no one's around. The city dissolves beyond the glass like a dream she lets pass. In this distant jazz, she moves so slow through a sacred rhythm only she knows. Every pore writes a line of a quiet story gently told, where the world falls faint and out of view, and the moment feels entirely true. In the warmth of a solitary space, she finds her resting place. A white cat lingers in the sunlit air, eyes half closed without a care. Its silence speaks in a tender way, like it understands her stay. Dried flowers lean in a faded hue, vintage jars hold a softened blue. The scent of coffee deep and near feels like being held right here. Or writes a line in gold of a quiet story gently told, where the world falls faint and out of view, and the moment feels entirely true. In the warmth of a solitary space, she finds her resting place. If she lingers in this fragile light, morning never turns to night. In the hush where nothing asks, she becomes the past. Gentle flow, nowhere else to go. Soft and low. Amber settles in a softened haze, dust motes dancing in hidden ways. A roasted bloom hums low and near, like a quiet voice she leans to hear. Her fingers pause on the edge of pour, counting moments, nothing more. Beyond the glass the world feels far, like a dim and distant star. In an amber shade she drifts so light through a softened river, out of sight. Every sip leaves a golden trace of time unfolding without a place, where the noise falls thin and disappears, and silence lingers calm and clear. In the warmth of a quiet glade, she rests in amber shade. A white cat rests where the sunlight bends, still as a moment that never ends. It's breathing slow, a quiet thread weaving through the thoughts unsaid. Dried flowers lean in a faded tone, vintage jars like time unknown. The scent of coffee, deep and wide, feels like something held inside. In an amber shade she drifts so light through a softened rhythm, out of sight. Every sip leaves a golden trace of time unfolding without a place, where the noise falls thin and disappears, and silence lingers calm and clear. In the warmth of a quiet glade, she rests in amber shade. If she stays where the light runs thin, nothing stirs, nothing pulls her in this hush so soft, so made, she becomes the shade. Drift away in the quiet state. Softly sway. Moonlight falls on woven white. Dust motes drift in a hush of light. A roasted bloom curls slow and deep, like something the quiet chose to keep. Her fingers trace the porcelain seam, as if touching the edge of a dream. Outside dissolves in a softened hue, a world she quietly withdrew. Under a linen moon she moves so slow, through a tender rhythm only she knows. Every sip becomes a quiet refrain, a gentle easing of unnamed weight, where the hours rest without demand, and nothing slips from her open hand. In the warmth of a pale cocoon, she hums beneath the linen moon. A white cat rests in a golden seam, half awake in a drifting dream. Its silence lingers, soft and wide, like it's breathing alongside her mind. Dried flowers bow in faded grace, vintage jars hold time in place. The scent of coffee, low and true, feels like something she once knew. Under linen moon she moves so slow, through a tender rhythm only she knows. Every sip becomes a quiet refrain, a gentle easing of unnamed weight, where the hours rest without demand, and nothing slips from her open hand. In the warmth of a pale cocoon, she hums beneath the linen moon. If she stays where the light feels thin, no edges form, no noise within. In this stillness, soft and attuned, she becomes the tune. Soft cocoon, late quiet noon. Silvered soon. Amber gathers on a brass rim pour, dust motes turning like days before. A roasted bloom lifts slow and near, filling the hush she holds so dear. Her fingers linger on warmth and weight, measuring time at a gentler rate. Beyond the glass the city thins, a distant echo of where she's been. In this brass ritual, soft and slow, she moves through a rhythm only she knows. Every sip draws a line of grace in a quiet, unspoken place. place where the world fades out of frame, and nothing's hurried, nothing named. In the glow of a moment made whole, she warms her quiet soul. A white cat rests in a pool of sun, still as if time forgot to run. Its breathing blends with the room's low air, a silent language they both share. Dried flowers lean in amber tone, vintage jars like softened stone. The scent of coffee deep and slow feels like somewhere she can go. Draws a line of grace in a quiet, unspoken place where the world fades out of frame, and nothing's hurried, nothing named. In the glow of a moment made whole, she warms her quiet soul. If she stays where the stillness leans, nothing breaks, nothing intervenes. In this hush, so full, so whole, she becomes the ritual. Gentle, nowhere left to go. Staying close. Settles on a weathered grain, dust motes drift in a quiet refrain. A roasted bloom curls soft and low in the tender hush she's come to know. Her fingers rest on the edge of time, where silence feels almost like rhyme. Beyond the window, the world unwinds, left somewhere far behind. In this rustic grace, she breathes so light, through a softened rhythm out of sight. Every sip holds a fragile piece, a quiet moment that won't release, where the hours fall like gentle dust, and nothing asks and nothing must. In the warmth of a simple space, she lives in rustic grace. A white cat sleeps in a pool of gold, still as a story never told. It's breathing slow, a steady tide, like a quiet heart beside her side. Dried flowers lean in faded hue, vintage jars hold shadows of blue. The scent of coffee deep and wide feels like somewhere she can hide. Rustic grace, she breathes so light, through a softened rhythm out of sight. Every sip holds a fragile piece, a quiet moment that won't release, where the hours fall like gentle dust, and nothing asks and nothing must. In the warmth of a simple space, she lives in rustic grace. place where the stillness lies. No need for answers, no disguise in this hush. So wide, so safe, she becomes the grave. Spills on the curve of the pour, dust motes drifting like days before. A roasted bloom rises quiet and deep. In the fragile hour the world still keeps. Her fingers linger on tempered glow, where time moves softer, slower than slow. Outside dissolves in a muted stream, far from her copper steam. In the curl of copper steam she stays, through a soft unwritten maze. Every sip holds a tender hue of something quiet, something true, where the noise fades thin and worn, and silence feels like being born in the warmth of a drifting dream. She rests in copper steam. A white cat sleeps where the light leans low, still as a thought she doesn't show. Its breathing blends with the room's slow tide, a quiet rhythm at her side. Dried flowers bow in softened tone, vintage jars like time-turned stone. The scent of coffee, deep and near, feels like a place she can stay here. In the curl of copper steam she stays, through a soft unwritten maze. Every sip holds a tender hue of something quiet, something true, where the noise fades thin and worn, and silence feels like being born in the warmth of a drifting dream. She rests in copper steam. If she lingers in this fragile air, nothing breaks, nothing needs repair. In this hush so soft, so deep, she becomes the sleep. Drifting slow, nowhere else to go. spills on walnut grain, dust motes drift in quiet refrain. A roasted bloom begins to rise, soft as sleep behind her eyes. Porcelain hums beneath her hand, steam curls slow as if it planned. Every second gently swings on unseen, unspoken strings. In a walnut swing she leans into time, where the hush feels warm and the air feels kind. Every pore writes a tender thing in the curve of a quiet swing. No rush, no need to be elsewhere, just the weight of the softened air in the glow that the stillness brings. She breathes in Walnut Swing. White cat resting by her side, eyes half closed, a silver tie, listening to the silence grow in the spaces they both know. Dried flowers bend in fragile grace, vintage jars hold light in place, and the scent of morning scene wraps her slow in drifting dream. In a walnut swing she leans into time, where the hush feels warm and the air feels kind. Every pore writes a tender thing in the curve of a quiet swing. No rush, no need to be elsewhere, just the weight of the softened air in the glow that the stillness brings. She breathes in Walnut Swing. If the world forgets her name, she won't mind, it feels the same in this pause, so soft, so thin. She simply where the warm tones go. Don't let go. Dust motes circle where time goes gray. A roasted bloom curls gentle and white, like a quiet warmth she keeps inside. Her fingers hover unhurried aware, tracing the shape of softened air. The city dissolves in a distant hue, like something she once knew. In a sepia soul she lingers slow, through a fragile rhythm only she knows. Every sip leaves a tender stain of quiet joy without a name, where the hours blur but never fade. In a golden hush the moment stays, in the warmth of a softened hold she holds her sepia soul. A white cat rests lost in a pool of light, half in morning, half in night. Its breathing folds with the room's soft tone, a silent comfort she has grown. Dry flowers lean in fading gold, vintage jars with secrets untold. The scent of coffee, deep and slow, feels like somewhere she can go. Sepia soul, she lingers slow through a fragile rhythm only she knows. Every sip leaves a tender stain of quiet joy without a name, where the hours blur but never fade in a golden hush. The moment stays in the warmth of a soft and whole. She holds her sepia soul. Nothing feels too bright. In this stillness, gently whole, she becomes the soul. Soft and low, where the old tones go. Gathers in a velvet hue, dust motes drift where the light seeps through. A roasted bloom unfolds, unspoken slow, like a warmth she's come to know. Her fingers hover above the pour, tracing moments, nothing more beyond the glass. The world unwinds, fading softly from her mind. In the velvet steam, she gently stays through a quiet rhythm that sways and sways. Every sip leaves a tender seam in the hush of a waking dream, where the noise dissolves into something kind, and stillness settles in her mind. In the warmth of a softened gleam, she rests in velvet steam. A white cat sleeps in a golden fold, still as a memory never told. Its breathing slow, a quiet thread weaving through the thought sunset. Dried flowers lean in faded grace, vintage jars hold time and place. The scent of coffee, deep and near, feels like something drawing near. Steam, she gently stays through a quiet rhythm that sways and sways. Every sip leaves a tender seam in the hush of a waking follows her elsewhere in this hush, so soft, so deep. She becomes the sleep. Drifting slow, where the soft winds go. Gentle glow.